whenever and wherever. It's the anticipation for the game today and the crack of the bat tomorrow. It's history, and it's groundbreaking. It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
What's up, Show Nation? This is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Paul Skenes was held to 2-1 prior. That was 2-2, 3-3, 4-3. He's not a factor in the decision. Point. Oh, I think last time went 6. I don't know about this one. I think he did. See. Horowitz. Whoa. 2 hits. 2 RBIs. 6 innings, 1 hit. 4 hits. Justin Lawrence, 1 inning, 1 hit. If Arizona wins, they would win. They would tie with the Mets and then own the tiebreaker and claim the wild card 3. For today, at least. They won against the Dodgers. Yeah, he's close to postseason berth yesterday. I don't want to play strong. Just stack team, I guess. Now these are my best guys. Both tired now, good. I think he's tired. And then it's fine. So tired though.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, it'll be Marcus Stroman. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
All right, ready to go. Here, down the third baseman, number 11.
Read off third base.
And here comes Tommy Edman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move. And run around the move, pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get in the scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. You can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And now the 0-1. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have...
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting fourth.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jackson Merrill.
And Boog, he's the table setter for this offense. Team leader and on-base percentage. I mean, that just gives your teammates plenty of chances to cash in and bring them around to score. Man, I used to love when I had a guy out in second base or third base. Easy to get those RBIs. Game after game, you know a guy like this, what he's going to provide and the opportunities that other guys are going to get in the lineup.
Base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result with that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Jose Trevino.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Right through there for a strike. Now the 0-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Sizes this one up, and that's the third out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. Top of the second, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton Varsho. You're out. Full four, take the base.
Andrew Vaughn now.
The first baseman.
Andrew's got some good opposite. outfield power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is if the base runner at second.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone! They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack on 3. It's 4-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
All ready, 3 runs across in the frame here in the second game.
Ball 4, take the base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take the base. 3.
Can't really see it.
3. 3. Ball 4, take the base.
Man at first, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 44, Bowden Francis.
Oh, that's even better.
3. 3. 3. Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Here's the third baseman. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Slider for a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got it! And that is a big first out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Here's Christian Arroyo.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Fans, summer's almost here. The temperatures are heating up. The kids are out of school. What better way to spend those summer nights than here at the ballpark with a 6 or 10 game mini plan? You'll save as much as 30% as compared to buying individual tickets alone. How's that for summer savings? Visit any stadium ticket window for mini plan information.
That's off the mark. 1-0. The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Slider so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count.
Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now here is Joey Meneses. A strikeout and a walk. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say,
So
but
it's
clearly
not
an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And that's a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Zips it to first. That ends the frame. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail at 5-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Francis back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their
Gordon's good.
chase rate.
On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Brent Rooker.
The right fielder.
And here it comes. In the air, out towards right center. Grichuk makes the grab, one down.
So top of the
He
ninth.
was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man,
They're scared as a bunch of nobodies anyway.
this guy was ready to. Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're pretty happy about it, and they're celebrating his performance in this one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line for tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mets lost, Arizona lost. Sorry, Mets lost, Cincinnati lost, Cincinnati lost first. Mets lost, got destroyed. Paul Skenes. Arizona's losing 1-3. Well, it stays that way on like yesterday.
welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill, the lefty, Max Fried.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
And now the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Don't mind Fried losing that.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And a pitch. Full extension makes the catch.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
Tommy Edman at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. 0-1. Out, bases in. So 1 out with 2 aboard. And next for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a good eye there.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup.
Quick feed to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. Fried back to work. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason. Season action.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. So first and second with 1 gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Rowe comes into third. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Braves nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Murphy, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was a 3rd-round pick.
Three. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
Time for me to double play.
Here's Austin Riley. Grounded out his first time. He's a guy who does it all with the lack of contact in today's game. This guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. On the ground is short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
Slowest runners ever for that.
Designated hitter. Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Struck out swinging his first time.
The guy for person to be in Atlanta.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Doubled his first time off. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Out towards left center. That gets down for a hit. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Had a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Right through there for a strike. Home team down a run here in Game 5 of the NLCS. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it be.
So we take a break.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Game 5 of the NLCS. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Edmundo Sosa.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Right through there for a strike.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody.
You're out. 3 out.
Here's Mookie to hit. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite. Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On the ground, 2 ball. Goes to second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Braves 2. Back here in Atlanta, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Freddie Freeman.
Ball 4, take it in.
Jake Fraley steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Lee, in his 3rd season, 29 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2016. Now a fly ball to right center. And there's 1 away. At the play, Patrick Wisdom. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add a couple more. It's 6-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So 1 out, nobody on. Will Smith, the next to hit. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here is Sosa to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 7-2.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Ronaldo Lopez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So the batting order turns over.
3.
One gone, runner at first. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. 1 for 2. All right, Singer, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And at first, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Things aren't looking great for this offense right now, Boo. They need a spark. It doesn't matter who provides it, but they need it to save their season.
Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, and down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. One left for Atlanta. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Tyler Matzek.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Harris sizing this one up. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Base knock center field. And the postseason success continues for him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The right fielder.
Well, let's get a better feel for that rocket by diving into the numbers with StatCast. Singy, he didn't miss it.
No, clearly not. I mean, he launched that ball at 118 off the bat, and that's just ridiculous power. You know, very few guys can hit a ball as hard as he just did right there.
And now, Jake Fraley. That one out to right. Acuna after it. Falls it in for the out.
Now back. Third baseman. Patrick Wisdom.
Next to hit, Patrick Wisdom. In the air to left center. Harris makes the catch, inning over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're still on top 7-2. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna.
Take the base.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Mookie Betts now. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And a foul ball. The Dodgers. Leading by 5 here in the late stages of Game 5. And that one fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Braves 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
Joe Jimenez.
The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 3.
Will Smith.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now that second baseman
Edmundo Sosa steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now the center field.
And next for LA, Nick Senzel. A pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Sosa stands at first with 1 out. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on the platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Aaron Bummer on the pitch here.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 49, Aaron Bummer.
Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. Hit in the air, center field. Harris sizes this one up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, cut off, throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
The first baseman, number 5,
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Penn Murphy getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. gets the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's now 10-2. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And that's just foul. Bomber deals. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And that one hammered. That's back. Out of here. That was blasted to the moon. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 12-2. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Fraley steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Out towards right center field. Acuna has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 8th. Matt Olson up to the plate.
The first baseman, Matt Olson. Now pitching for Los Angeles, number 56,
One down. Wilson. Smith digs it.
That's ball 4.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect, the home side taking care of business in Game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after Game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the hill for the Dodgers, big Tyler Glasnow. What do you look for here?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Will be the cleanup hit. Patrick Wisdom.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of that game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
In the air, right side. One away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So The best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. That's worth the price of admission. It's 4-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Jake Fraley. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep.
So 2 down. Patrick Wisdom steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Flied to right his first time. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. One run is in around third. The relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Chris Paddock gives way, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. On the mound now for the Twins, Casey Mize.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the center field. Jake Fraley.
Ball 4, take the base. Ball 4, take your base. That's ball 4. 3. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Masataka Yoshida now at the plate.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Foul ball there. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Here's the 0-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Twins 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jorge Alcala.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 66, Jorge Alcala.
Patrick Wisdom steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now catcher,
and up to the plate is Will Smith. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 11-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in the lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Josh Staumont will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Ball 4, take your base. 3.
now pitching for Minnesota, number 56.
Take your base.
The batter now will be Will Smith. center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1-away.
The center fielder, number 27,
Jake Fraley steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, out towards left center. Yoshida makes the play. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's a base hit, run scores.
Waste no time there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
This is a closer, maybe.
First and second, 2 down. And now, Tommy Edman. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Buxton going back and caught on the warning track. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. Dodgers lead this one 13-5.
Bottom of the 9th, no out, 4-4
All
Diamondbacks.
set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Carlos Correa. Montgomery, a tall lefty, 31 years old. He joined the team.
Well, as much action as there was in this one, really impressive performance from the bats on the winning side. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to be feeling pretty good about themselves offensively right now.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
13-6 the final score. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Wild bottom, Arizona.
time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attention, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
Let's see the glass not getting injured. Alright, yeah, okay. Perfect.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away. Today's starting pitcher, Joe Ryan.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Fastball in for a strike. So we're off and running in Game 3.
Let's skip this, Joe Ryan.
Here's Manuel Margot.
The right fielder, Manuel.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Risk 2 or 3. That's how I see some of these. He's run gold. Maybe out. Out. Dodgers terrible. Top of 10th. First hit. Out at home. Top 10th. Out at home. First hit. Yeah.